Hello everyone, and welcome to our project on Denmark by Sydney Wright, Tia Robinson, and Jacob McKay. We will be focusing on language, music, religion, architecture, and economy. The official and national language in Denmark is Danish. Danish is a Northern Germanic language that is currently spoken by over 6 million people today. An influx of immigration during World War II influenced language in Denmark. English is the second predominantly used language, and most people who live in Denmark speak English. German is also spoken by 47% of the population. It is the official minority language in southern Denmark. Swedish is also spoken by roughly 13% of the population. Faroese is spoken in the Faroe Islands of Denmark. The Faroe Islands are a part of Danish territory, but they are self-governing. Greenlandic is also spoken in Danish, self-governing territory of Greenland. There are currently about 7,000 people in Denmark that speak Greenlandic today. Music in Denmark has had a large influence from the Danish monarchy for centuries. The works and collections of past kings are still played today. Music also plays a large role in the everyday life in Denmark. It is traditional to play music at celebrations such as weddings, anniversaries, and birthdays. Choir singing has also grown popular, and there are lots of amateur choirs across the country. There are two national anthems. One is to be played in the presence of royalty, and the other is to be played at more casual events like sports. In Denmark, there is also a big music festival called Roskilde, known as the Danish Rite of Passage. It brings about 80,000 people a year. The official national religion of Denmark is the Church of Denmark that practices the evangelical Lutheran religion. The ruling monarch of Denmark is required to be a member of this church. There is a large majority, around 70% of people, who are members of the Church of Denmark, though very few actively participate. Famous religious buildings in Denmark include the Church of Our Lady in Copenhagen, Our Saviour's Church, Aarhus Church, and the Grundtvig Church. The architecture of Denmark draws inspiration from many different styles. It started with the Vikings and evolved as time went on to include more Gothic and Roman styles. The history of architecture has shown the shift in building materials to wood from stone and brick. Romanesque style followed the wood and is often characterized by flat ceilings in the centers of churches, rounded windows, and arches. A famous example of the Romanesque style is the St. Ben's Church in Ringsted. Around the 13th century until the 1500s, Gothic architecture was the most popular in Denmark. In the end of the Middle Ages, half-timbered houses were popular. This was a method of framing a house with timber, then filling gaps with other materials in between. In the 18th and 19th century, there was an emphasis on the classical architecture of Greece and Rome. Now in recent times, there has been a push for functionalism, which focuses on the designs of buildings around functions and purpose rather than looks. This look involves more glass and open floor plans, like many can see today in the Aarhus City Hall building. The economy of Denmark is currently ranked 8th in the world. Denmark has a market economy, which means that the price and production in the country are controlled by competition between private businesses. It currently has an economic freedom score of 78.3. In 2020, the score is increased by 1.6 points to the current 78.3 due to judicial effectiveness and government integrity. Their economy relies on foreign trade, and they are known for trading goods such as pharmaceuticals and processed foods. The public sector is currently responsible for 25% of employment. Denmark's main trading partners are Germany, Sweden, the UK, Netherlands, China, and Norway. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned a little bit more about the country of Denmark.